now I'm making some of that kimchi. I'm starting with Napa cabbage. Throwing it all, chopping it up, and making some smaller slices. Once we get all of this in here, then we'll add the salt. Now that we got all of this chopped up, we're adding daikon radish. We'll chop that up too. Chopped up the daikon, we chopped up the Napa cabbage, and now we're gonna add salt. Quite a bit of it, actually. And this starts breaking down all the great fibers in there. I add sea salt, but I also add Muldoon salt. It's a little fatter salt. And then I'll be moving that around, getting all the pieces covered with salt. I'll be letting this sit for an hour or two just to start pulling out all of that water out of the cabbage. It's a lot of cabbage and daikon. That's pretty much what you're going to start out with. Make sure that it's coated all of the different pieces from there, not just sitting on the bottom. Now, one thing I do, instead of using pear, I use Oregon apples. And I cut them up in like little matchsticks. I think I need to go grab those. Now, if you see, I put it all back into one bowl and it's really wilting down. We'll end up rinsing this salt off before we start our kimchi. This is what we got going on. I rinsed it, squeezed it out, put it in there, and now it's got scallions, apples in there, and daikon radish and cabbage. And I just put in some chopped garlic and gochujang, which is a hot, sweet sauce. These are some other things I put in there. I forgot, I also do these. Here's the fun part. Well, I also put in some furikake. It's great stuff. And a little bit of shiitake mushroom powder. Just gives it some umami. I also ended up grinding up ginger in here too. Put in my fish sauce and my soy sauce, tamari. Tamari, the difference is that it's made with vinegar and regular soy sauce is made with alcohol. So there you go. Okay, time to get in there. This is what's left. I took and mixed it all up, put it in the jar, smooshed it down, and then I just gonna make sure each day to kind of let the lid open a little bit and make sure it's pressed down. Probably about a week in the cupboard, and then can throw it in the fridge, or it usually doesn't stick around very long in our house. Anyway, enjoy Momma G's kimchi.